Non è possibile. Raga, ma questa è buonissima, roba di altri tempi. Ma voi che ne sapete? Ingredients. One of my favorite dishes of all time. Nonna Caterina's Neapolitan style ragu. It is not your usual bolognese style with the ground beef meat sauce. This has got chunky beef stew cuts. It's got pork ribs in it. It's cooked for at least 6 hours. Even better, 12 hours or 6 hours and then you do another 6 hours the day after. It's mind-blowingly good. Peel of the garlic stays on so it doesn't burn. Just a light scrunch. We're using beef chuck stew cuts, okay? So chunky. We're going to cook them until they get so tender. And then the pork ribs. A little bit of salt. It helps the browning. So we're just searing the meat ever so slightly. We're going to toss in 2 bay leaf leaves. While this goes on a low flame, we cut the onions. The onions go in. It is essential you do not burn the onions. And that's why we put them a little bit later. In 2 or 3 minutes, the red wine goes in. Mamma mia! The smell, it's intoxicating in a good way. The onions are translucent, the red wine goes in. Since we're cooking large cuts of meat, the secret for the perfect sauce, the most tender, is the length of the sauce cooking. This is your typical Sunday sauce. Mamma mia. You know, the one that melts in your mouth, the one that your nonna makes, and that you cannot but long for it every week. For this sauce, we're bringing in the big guns. And when I say big guns, I mean it. In the literal sense, ziti, lunghissimi, non lunghi. Look at this gorgeous nonna-style artisanal pasta. Wow. Bronze-dyed, old-school ziti, the one that you have to break by hand. So that when you have the ragu sauce, you know, you have uneven chunks. High flame evaporates the alcohol. We add the tomato paste. The best would be to start on Friday night. You cook it 6 hours, even if you cook it 4 hours that afternoon, and then on Saturday morning you wake up, or even Sunday morning, and you restart it. The essence, the trick, is to switch off the sauce, wait a couple of hours, restart it, switch it off, restart it 3, 4 times. Even if you cook it 12 hours, 15 hours, I mean, do not want the meat to fall apart, but really you want it so tender, and the tomato reduces, it becomes a cream. Mamma mia. It's time for the tomato puree to go in. You know what the beauty of this sauce is? Make a lot. Keep it in your freezer in small doses, like 2 people portion, 4 people portion, and then defrost it and serve it. I mean, it's incredible. We forgot to take out the bay leaf, so take it out. Doesn't need to bubble for all this time. And same goes for the garlic cloves. Salt. Not too much, because remember, it's going to reduce. So it's better to go under than over. La 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 la. Now on a low flame, let it simmer for a long time, at least 6 hours. And I know it's a long time, but it's so worth it. Sometimes the best things are, non lo so, ditemelo voi, lasciate un commento sotto, che vi devo dire io. I can't believe I'm doing this. I'm gonna break the pasta. Now this has got to be broken. Just like my nonna Caterina did. Has gotta be rough and uneven. With its unique flaws. Just like you are. Some will be longer. Some will be shorter. Size doesn't matter. Salt the pasta once it rolls. The pasta water. Aiuto! 6 hours in. So tender. The beauty of this dish is that you can serve the pasta as the main dish and then the meat as the second. the tears of the pasta gods. Just gorgeous. Nonna would be proud. I bet you this is even better when it's cold. Guys, to you, the one that comes every week, watches the video and never subscribes, this is the one recipe that will make you a believer.